Okay. Okay, my phone is not active. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to reactivate. I'm going to pay for another plan a month. It was Black Friday when I knew I had just paid for another month. I remember saying. So, yeah. I'm just coming back from downstairs. I just finished having dinner. Yeah, I got quite a few. Let's see on this. Yeah, I got quite a few. Actually, let me leave this here. So remember, I need to pay for the phone plan. I'm just coming in. I went straight downstairs from going out to the office where you check for benefits and all that kind of stuff. And apparently I'm not even in the system. So, yeah, I went there to check the status and to update my information, but I'm not even in the system. And I remember when I was doing all the paperwork and whatever, and the blood work and all that, and they gave me an appointment for the following week. And I said, so if I'm transferred between now and then, I've got to come back here? He said, no, if you're transferred, forget about the appointment. I think once you're transferred, that's it. They don't, you're the new place's problem now. So I don't think they actually submitted any of the information now that well, apparently no one has at this point, so, because, yeah, I gave them my social security number and nothing came up in the system. I'm not there at all. So, I remember when I came in, again, this was like the middle of the night, and the person I spoke to asked if I had any benefits or whatever, and I said, I just did all the paperwork and whatever, and he said, so it's pending. I said, yeah, it's pending. But if they've never submitted the information, then nothing's pending because there's nothing there. So actually it's not pending, it's just nothing there. Now I got there around 2 o'clock. Now by the time my number was called, it was like 5:15. I mean, the building closes at 5 o'clock, but if you got there before 5, you're there until you speak to somebody. Okay, so, I mean, the last person that leaves the building, it could be 7 o'clock. So, they don't let anyone new in after 5 o'clock. Okay, but once you're there, so, yeah. So I got in about 2 o'clock. My number was called about 5:15. I gave them the social security number, told them everything and everything, and they couldn't pull any, there was nothing there. She suggested I call the intake center and ask them about it, but between waiting until the office hours and waiting until I get a hold, because that place is really, I mean, it's always busy kind of thing. I described what my day was like, you know, when they're processing everything, so. I'm just going to, as I was there waiting for over 3 hours, you know, you see these, they have these like display screens or whatever, and they give you information, or the infomercials kind of thing. So, yes, they do have a website. They even have a mobile app. So you can go online and apply. I knew there had to be, you know, whatever. But I figured they were doing the paperwork, and I didn't want to sign, you know, to add more confusion to the situation by just so. But she did warn me there are 2 applications. One's going to be rejected, and I said, "Can this slow down the process?" And it could. It could. And I asked, "Am I going to be penalized if one of them's rejected?" No. It's just if the 2 applicants, one of them's going to be rejected. That's all. Okay. So, all right. I was kind of worried about that. It could prolong the process thing. But, so I was kind of debating it. Do I call? Do I just go ahead and apply online? Or what? And I got back here, and I went downstairs. And I see someone walking out with 2 trays. And that's another point. She was walking out. So now I'm thinking, are we allowed to eat in our rooms? Or was she, I don't know. So now I don't know. Now I got a lot of questions going on. Because I don't even know what contraband is. Because, like I said, it was the middle of the night when I got here, and I was just signing the papers and whatever, the rules and regulations. Nothing was read. Okay, and he didn't try he was just flipping papers and pointing where I needed to sign. So I mean, I have no idea what's contraband and what isn't or whatever. So I'm thinking at one point I may want to get a copy of all the rules and regulations, but I'll leave that for now. Yeah, I tossed the glass jar earlier today when I went out. I made a point to take the glass jar and throw it out, so if there's any kind of inspection time, you know, I still don't know about the nail scissors, which is why I'm thinking now I want a copy of the rules and regulations, especially after today. The trays, you can have as many as you want, as long as they've got it. So it's like, dang. So yeah, I asked for 2 trays and I got 2 trays. And yes, I'm full. Feels good. And they do try to have fresh fruit available. The other day they had bananas and oranges. Now they have apples and the little tangerines, mandarins kind of thing. So they do try to have fresh fruit, and yeah, people work through it pretty quickly, but they usually stock it pretty quickly too. You may go a day without them putting fresh fruit, but more or less, yeah. So you can have more than 1 tray, and they do try to have. Yeah, I didn't know about the fresh fruit either. So now that I'm finding out all the so. Obviously, it's a completely different situation. And that was, as I was eating my 2nd tray, I'm thinking, do I really even need the benefits at this point? And then I'm thinking, I still want my teeth cleaned and I want them to check for cavities kind of thing. So, yeah, I still want them. If I'm eligible, yeah, I still want it. And if memory serves, they keep on adding to your case. They keep on adding the amount month by month. And they don't stop until you are no longer eligible, even if you're not using it. So even if I don't use it, every month they'll keep on adding money to it. And once you are no longer eligible for food stamps and they stop, the balance doesn't go away. You can continue using the what do they call it, EBT card, until there's nothing left on it. So I may go 3 months without a job and then get a job and then I'm no longer eligible for it. And then they stop adding to the balance, but I can still use the card as long as there's something on there. At least that's the way it used to work. I don't know about it anymore. But, yeah. I still want my teeth cleaned. I still want them to check for cavities. And I don't know what my situation's going to be like 2 months from now, or 3 months from now, or 4 months from now. Food in New York is not cheap. Alright, so. Actually, I did go to Alden's. And they've got breakfast bars. And I'm thinking I'm going to get breakfast bars. Oh, I was thinking I was going to get breakfast bars, but now I can get 2 trays, so now I'm probably not even going to get the breakfast bars. I figure I'm going to get breakfast bars, and I'm going to probably go to Walgreens and grab a sandwich or something like that. If it's still the same way it used to be, as long as it's cold, you can use the EBT card, the SNAP card, the food stamps, if you will, kind of thing. If it's a hot sandwich, you can't get it. If it's a cold sandwich, you can get it. I'm not making it up. I swear, that's the way it used to be. I don't know anymore. Some places they'll go ahead and let you have the hot sandwich too. So it also depends on. But supposedly, if it's cold food, all right. If it's hot food, no. So if you go to Whole Foods, you can't go to where they have the hot foods kind of cafeteria thing that you serve a tray. You can't do that. But you can go to their produce section and grab a salad. If things are still the way they used to be. So I don't know. But that's the way they used to. Where they drew the line kind of thing. And what else? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, yeah, the person I spoke to over there said, yeah, she made a point and said, is your phone working? I said yes. Apparently no. So reactivate my and write it down this time. I hate that. I was trying to look through because usually I can look at the message thing where they text you, because afterwards, then at least they used to text you to say welcome back and whatever, but I looked through and I didn't see any welcome back, nothing. So now I'm going to write it down. Today's the 27th, yes? Yeah, Tuesday, December 27th. Okay. I'm going to write it down, so at least next month, let's see if I can remember where I wrote it down, right? I'll have a better idea when I'm starting to approach that time frame. Yeah, because I was even wondering, do I even need a phone? But, yeah, I guess I do. Still need a phone. But this may be the last month I do that. I don't know, I may not need a phone. Huh? I got Wi-Fi now. And besides Family Dollar, I don't know of any other place I need to find out where to get to. I know how to get to this what do they call it? HRA? Is that their abbreviations? I don't know. Human Resources Administration or whatever. I know how to get to their office, the one that's closest here. I just have to find out where Family Value is, or Family Dollar is. I'll do that tomorrow. And yeah, because on the way back, I didn't know, I couldn't remember what the dining time was. And I was thinking, okay, if I go there and they had stopped serving, I'll just go to Family Dollar and grab a bag of Doritos and some bean dip. Yeah, I'm turning into a teenager. You believe this? I swear, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I get back over here, and they're not serving dinner, and I don't have my EBT thing. What am I going to do? I'm going to go and then go to the Family Dollar. And I was trying to do that, and the darn thing wasn't, and I didn't know if it was because I was in the subway, or because my phone was no longer the phone plan was no longer active, and you know, because underground it doesn't. So I'm just gonna wait until. So, which is what I was doing, and yeah, no, it's not active. So. Wow, it's already been 6. You know what? I talked a lot of gibberish during these videos. I'm adding the subtitles. Get the last subtitle I did a couple of days ago. You really have to seriously proofread that thing, because I mean they mess. You think Google Translate is outrageous? You want to try the automatic subtitles they put in to your videos, if that's what you select, instead of typing it in yourself. I mean, it was so bad. You really do have to go in there, and it takes a minute. It really does. So, which I'm not going to repeat. If you don't understand the words coming out of my mouth, I'm sorry. And if you don't understand the words coming out, you're certainly not going to understand the gobbledygook, the subtitles. I am not going to go through that proofreading thing again. I mean, maybe eventually, but I've got to get other stuff done. And the more I'm thinking about it, yes, this is the from KKK to CIA part of the video now. My focus is non-existent because there's just too much to do. Okay? I'm trying to figure out this place and my situation, and try to get the food thing get some kind of handle on the food thing, which just watching that person walk out of the dining room with 2 trays basically changed everything right there. Okay? So now I don't have to worry about losing too much weight. That cleared it up in that fraction of a moment. That took care of that right there. So, yeah. But even so, there's still a lot of details that need to be worked out, and I'm still trying to get a handle on it, and my focus is non-existent. Not only the new surroundings and my food situation, and still trying to keep abreast of the news and all that kind of stuff. And being torn between freelance and subbing, being a substitute teacher kind of thing. And now I'm thinking not either one. Unless it actually becomes a requirement for me to submit a certain amount of applications, I'm just going to focus on my titles. Because in all honesty, I don't take this thing seriously anymore. Okay? Because I don't think there's a shortage, really. What I think there's a shortage of, it's of people that will do as they're told. To just do what we tell you to do. Okay? And I think that's where the shortage is coming up. And guess what, boys and girls? I will never have a job. It ain't gonna happen. So, you know, because yeah, that job posting, it really kind of, it's just more of the same kind of thing. You know what? You won't have to wait more than 2 minutes talking to me to know that you aren't going to hire me. Okay? Because and if they bother watching any of these, they'll already know it. They won't even have to call me in. So, yeah. No, it's not a job shortage, for Grace. It's a shortage of the kind of toadies they want. So, there are plenty of people out there that want a job. There are plenty of people, but there are not plenty of people that are willing to kiss ass as thoroughly as these people want them to. So, yeah. So, I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but today, with everything I'm trying to work through, and with that last job posting I was reading through, and you know, we'll take a break from each other. Until the time comes when I am required to submit applications, I don't take it seriously anymore. I can't. It doesn't mean anything anymore. When you keep on doing something and nope. All it is a waste of time. And a waste of the focus you're supposed to be spending to get whatever it is you want to get done. Yeah, and we're hitting we've already passed 23 minutes, and I am not going to proofread all this sometimes. So, because I really have to get my head back into this thing. And there are always details to work out. Always details to work out. Which is why I'm not going to go ahead and call the intake center to try to be shot back and forth like a ping pong ball to get a straight answer as far as do I submit my own application. Yes, I'm going to activate my, put the phone plan, pay for another month of the phone plan, go online, submit, I'll put a link where they go. And like I said, they've got the website you can go and apply and recertify and check your balance and upload documents and just manage all your case information and all that. And they also have a mobile app. So, yeah. I'll go ahead and put the link for that up there. I'm going to pay for another 30 days. Submit an application online, and I will keep tabs of it from there. And if I put another 30 days on it, I don't know if I'm going to bother doing that, but I'll find out if I actually need because the Wi-Fi. And after tomorrow, I'll go and look for the Family Dollar thing tomorrow. So that if I ever do come here and miss a meal, I can run off and play the teenager and get a bag of chips and some bean. Well, if I get the benefits, I won't have to. But, okay. Alright. And yeah, if they require me to submit things and I just, who knows, do happen to land a job and I'm no longer eligible in 3 months, at least for the 3 first months, I can build up the balance and then I'll be able to use that until it runs out. So, if it still works the same way. I don't know if it does or not. Alright. So I can order 2 trays. I've got fresh fruit. Their water cooler, something happened to it. I don't know. Someone messed up their water cooler now. But whatever. I'm trying to stay away from the apple juice. Yeah, I did the yogurt today because I didn't know about the 2 tray thing. And when I went to Aldi's, did I get the breakfast bars? No, I did not, boys and girls. Yeah. Bad habits. These are holiday candy thingies, whatever. Hershey's Kisses. Yeah, I used to do that all the time. After the holidays, I go in there, and since everything's cheaper after the holidays, bad habits resurface real fast, boys and girls. What can I tell you? So no, I didn't get the breakfast bars. That's what I wanted. But I did find the liquid soap there in Aldi's. This was like $3.49. Alright, it's somewhere in here. Is this it? No. Anyway, this was like $3.50. And I don't even know what I think this is for. 99 cents. Oh no, this is the, okay. But anyway, I don't know. I dumped it in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah, $3.49. And this is 56 fluid ounces. Alright, this is like $6.50 in Target for 50 fluid ounces. So I got this. Oh, and their toilet paper is also cheap. They got a 12 roll thing as well for $8, and actually $7.99. And Target's has the 12 roll for. I'm almost tempted to return it, but no, I won't. 12 roll for $11.99. So all these for liquid soap and toilet paper at this point. And really Target just for paper towels right now. So I don't need Google Translate. After I find Family Value, I won't need Google Maps, because I even know how to get to the HRA local office. Yeah, Aldi's liquid soap, $3.49. Toilet paper, $8. Breakfast bars, and breakfast bars were like a box for $2 or something like that. They've got frozen vegetables, the smaller things that I can eat in one sitting. They also sell salads. Target has the paper towels for 85 cents. With tax, it's like 93, but whatever. Like I said, they had the super glue there for $5. Dollar Tree had notebooks. This is it, the one I got in Dollar Tree. It's a new notebook. And they've got Captain's Wafers, and the other dollar kind of place across from Target's had the tote bags and the scissors. I got the scissors, just didn't get the tote bags. I need to get the tote bags. And the super glue to fix that. And looking for all this stuff, I also found a post office. I also found a hardware, Ace Hardware. I also found a laundromat. The only place I haven't been to is the Family Dollar. And once I get that done, I won't even need Google Maps. So I don't need Google Translate. I won't need Google Maps. And once I get this interview thing for over there, I won't even need a phone. So, yeah. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll sign up online. I'll put the link on the bottom here. And, yeah. Oh, and they also have this thing called Fair Fare, which is if you're eligible, you're only paying half price for your metro ticket. So I'll see if I can find any information on that. Supposedly, if you're eligible, they send you a letter, but I don't know exactly how that works otherwise, if you're not in the system yet. Alright, so that's what I found out today. And so, from KKK to CIA, no, I'm not planning on getting a table and chair for the work area thing. I was thinking I was going to go downstairs and just use the dining area. Yeah, today corrected that one too. I went downstairs and it was, when I came in, yeah, it was quite the show today. And I'm thinking, no. So whatever I do, I'll get a clipboard if I have to and just do this thing on my notebook. And then when everything's more or less organized, just type it out into a document. Go on from there. No. So, quite the improvement. I can't even begin to explain. See, back in Mississippi, every evening you had to attend like this group meeting thing. And 2 out of the 4 were Bible studies. One was life skills, and the other one was AA. It didn't matter that you had no kind of substance abuse. It was required for everybody. I heard stuff I did not need to hear. Okay? Let me put you that way. I did not need to hear, so much of that. And although I do believe in respecting people's religion, when religious people don't allow you to have any boundaries, that's not possible anymore. Okay. It would have been nice had I been able to leave that situation with a greater respect for religion instead of a considerably diminished opinion of religion. But unfortunately, that was not the case. But anyway, yeah, there was so much I did not need to hear. Yeah. Religious people are supposed to be better. All right? I did not need to be enlightened and have them reveal that their morals are even less than those that don't have a religion. I mean, they have a religion basically to keep them from being evil. That is the message I got from that. If they did not have their religion, they would be evil. That's the message I got. It's not fair. I know that's not true for everybody. It may not even be true for the majority of religious people out there. But for the group I happen to find, that is the message I took away from that experience. That their religion is the only thing that keeps them from being what I consider a normal person would consider evil. I know that's not true for all religions or all religious people, but for this particular environment, that is the message I came away with. And like I said, I wish I could have left the situation, left that whole scenario with an enhanced vision of religion instead of a diminished one, but it's not the way it worked out. Okay, I know it's not the way that for everyone out there, but I mean that's the unfortunate situation I did not need to hear that. Okay, let me put it to that. I didn't need to hear it. But dag nabbit if I didn't hear it. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, there are going to be some comments now. No. So, I guess that's a good thing about not having a big following, right? I can say whatever I want, get it invented, get it off my chest. I don't have to worry about offending my viewers and whatever if they happen to stumble across them. Okay. Wow. 38 minutes. I am not proofreading these subtitles. Whatever gobbledygook the system spits out there, because I really need to focus in on this, on what I want to be getting on with. Okay, I've got to go ahead and reactivate my phone and upload my information on this website, and yeah, I'll leave the link over there. Well, I'm not proofreading that. All right, boys and girls, it is 7:24 p.m. Tuesday evening, December 27th, 2022, somewhere in Brooklyn. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you later. Take care.